Development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a Friday morning. We're now joined in studio by Patrick Joint. He is the coordinator for the Marion County Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. And Andrea Benitez, she's the marketing coordinator for Two Men in a Truck. This is something that I'm very passionate about, Toys for Tots. Thanks, both of you, for joining us this morning, first off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk for a minute about what Toys for Tots is for somebody who may have been Rip Van Winkle for the last 80,000 years and has no idea.
Well, I guess technically it'd be 73 years. This is our 73rd year. And we basically, Toys for Tots. It's toys to kids. We go out and find underprivileged children, and we deliver toys to them.
And I would think there's no shortage of underprivileged children. There's plenty of children.
Unfortunately, no. And as far as the kids go and toys go, it's difficult for us to complete our mission, but, Marines, we do that. But no child in Marion County, or actually in the United States, Puerto Rico, Guam, Virgin Islands, should go without a toy. If they don't, that's an adult's fault.
Andrea, how did Two Men in a Truck get involved with this?
Well, I found that Toys for Tots in Ocala was actually robbed in 2018. Somebody impersonating a person working for Toys for Tots picked some toys and robbed them. So I contacted Patrick and I said, hey, we can help picking up all the donations that you receive and at no cost. So that's how we got involved.
2 Minute Truck picks everything up for you. So
it is a huge relief. I would like to put a dollar amount on it, but I mean it's several $1,000s that they save us, because not only do we not have to logistically handle it, but we pick this up in 2 days, what used to take us a week and a half to 2 weeks. So we can actually collect toys longer, and we can move our dates back a lot better.
So I think Patrick, the term you're looking for is priceless.
Yes, there you go, priceless, exactly. Just like the commercial, it is.
I think
priceless.
That's priceless. Is
yes,
the term
sir.
you're looking for.
It's amazing, and honestly, like Andrea said, they called us out of the blue, and I was like, holy cow, and I was like, it doesn't happen a lot where someone just calls you and says, hey, I want to do something for you. Now this year it's happened probably three or four times more than it ever has, which is 3 or 4, and it's just amazing what people are doing this year. They're really stepping up.
The people in Ocala, when they hear of something as bad as what happened in 2018, I remember that story in the news and everything, how somebody had stolen presents, gifts from.
Yeah, the sad part was he's actually a Marine, and he was doing my job at one point a couple of years before that. He just wanted to help himself, but he didn't get a free state-sponsored vacation, but he did get arrested.
Right, and he got something state-sponsored.
Yes, sir, he did. He got himself a certificate.
And probably one of the very few that the Marine Corps would say, not one of us anymore.
Yes, sir. I mean, you're a Marine for life, but yeah, we don't cotton to that. He was booted out of the Marine Corps League.
Right.
So he's not that anymore as well.
Yeah, growing up with a Marine, I know once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yes, sir.
So, Andrea, tell me why you thought it was important to get involved. I know why you got involved, because of the logistics and the need for it, but why did you personally?
Yeah, besides that, it's in our DNA to help as a company, 2 Men and a Truck. I think that we have the resources and we can put them to the good use. So we usually, not this year, but usually at this point during the year, our moves are very slow and the company winds down a little. Not this year, but it's an honor and a pleasure to work with Patrick and see, that we are making a difference.
Patrick, how's COVID-19 impacted this year's collections?
Well, it's 2020, man. That pretty much sums it up right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a hard year. Collections are down, donations are down, and the requests are up. So it's just it's a give and flow. But now towards the end, you've got people stepping up that we never heard of. On the flip side of that, we had a couple of people that just backed out, and they were collection spots. There's one store, I don't want to say anything, but the store is throughout the entire county, and it was really convenient for people to just drop off there because they go shop there as well. And they pulled out. They were worried about COVID. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what is it? You improvise. What's the saying?
Adapt, improvise, overcome.
And that's what you're doing.
Kill, kill, kill. Yes, sir.
I was at an event on Sunday
Yes, you were.
that the Punishers Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club helped sponsor, along with Charlie Horse, their local restaurant.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Really good turnout for this event, and I saw a trailer that was overflowing.
Yes, sir. That was just amazing. That's the best event I've been to so far since I've been doing this, and they stepped up. They wanted to challenge our other major sponsor, which is Wayne's World Paintball Haunted Trail. They donate. Well, the number's out there. Sorry, Jackie, but the number's $12,000, and they were challenged to beat that. Between toys and monetary donations, they did surpass that by about $1,000. So somewhere around $13,000, and it was a great time. There's my understanding the bands donated their time.
They did. Completely free, 12 to 7. 8 bands, all of them played for free.
Yeah, and I mean, that's priceless as well. Just, and all these people that, we'll have a collection and people, all they got to change. I want to let you know, last year we got $500 in change. Because I counted it. I mean, I had to count it. So then it's, people that adds up. People give $1, a nickel, a dime, a penny. That all adds up. So whatever they give, it's just fantastic. And I'd also like to say that, when you give, I want you to sit back on Christmas Day, Christmas morning, and when you take a break and just close your eyes and smile, because you put a smile on a child's face, and that's what this is.
Logistics-wise, though, it's got to be a big boon to you to have somebody whose job it is logistics with 2 Men and a Truck.
It's astronomically super fantastic. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It is great. I mean, again, I can't say enough how great it is. We have one guy. Used to be there was probably 3 or 4 of us running around together or separately, just willy-nilly trying to get this done. Well, now we have one truck and one guy, and they get it all done in one spot. We have also had a company come up, and forgive me, I can't think of their name. Virtech, I think, IT company. They stepped up. They're gonna purchase some software for us that's going to straighten out our route for us.
Some tracking software, some route software.
Yes, sir, something like that. They're going to straighten that out for us. And forgive me, I can't remember their name, but they know who they are.
I didn't know about route software and everything.
Neither did I.
Until a year ago, I met a wonderful woman named Susan, who is a shipping guru. Andrea knows her. They're friends, and she showed me these routing softwares. If you get an IT company that'll get you some good routing software, you'll be amazed how easier it'll make your life.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. While I'm here, if folks want to donate, they can go to ocala-fl.toysfortots.org and just click on donate. If they'd like to volunteer, we can use that as well. We're going to need some volunteers that are going to be more permanent than others. Myself and 2 other guys are doing this. Those other guys, forgive me guys, but they're old, and they're not who they used to be, and they're retired, so they want to take a break. So if we could get some people that come in and fill their shoes, this is Almost to 20. It's almost a full-time gig, especially from October till maybe mid-January. So if somebody would like to do that.
How many kids are we talking? How many underprivileged children, ballpark, are we talking about? That Toys for Tots help in Marion County?
A little over 9,000 last year.
9,000 plus.
About 40, I think 42,000 toys we gave out last year.
Wow.
42,000 toys.
Yes, sir.
9,000 kids, 42. So that's like about five, little less than 5 toys per kid, which, by the way, is not a very big Christmas. But when you see the look on a child's face,
Right.
that is used to getting nothing at Christmas.
Yes, sir.
5 gifts is an astronomical amount.
Right. Yeah, and
that's what that's what the whole reason to do this is. Until you've seen it, and I've been part of Toys for Tots for a while, and I've been at places where I've been at group gatherings where the toys are given out and everything. Until you see that look come over a kid who maybe is a little frightened, maybe is a little down because they don't think they're going to have a good Christmas,
right.
And then to see these toys and the light and just liveliness that comes over a child makes it all worth it.
Right, and I'm a wimp. I can't see that because there may or may not be tears. So we have agencies that the people, if they're in need, they contact the agencies, and the agencies give us a list, and then that's where Andrea comes in. We collect it up and we sort it out, and people wonder why we stop so early. Well, we got to get those toys in, count them, inventories, and then separate them back out. So that's why that is. I never knew that as well before I did this.
When does Toys for Tots gathering end?
We're going to start on the 15th and end on the 16th. So if folks are worried about it, make sure they get their stuff in by the 14th, and end of business 14th, and then from there we'll go and collect it.
And how many spots roughly around the Marion County area?
There used to be almost 300, but since so many people pulled out, I would say maybe 250. There might be more. I'm not sure the exact number, but it's probably 250.
But well over 200
yes,
opportunities for people in Marion County to give the Toys for Tots.
Yes, sir.
And by the way, whether it's a $3 toy or a $300 toy, a child just needs a smile on their face.
Right, yep. And we've had people that just came to us and said, hey, I'm going to have something in my house. Folks did a collection in their neighborhood, and they gave me a little over $1,100 with checks and cash.
Yeah. Toys for Tots going on until the 15th with the good help of 2 Men in a Truck. Thanks both of y'all for everything you do for the community and for what you're doing for the children of our community through Toys for Tots. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom, for having us.
We'll be right back after this timeout with Dumb Crook News, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
And you work hard. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call 2 Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit 2meninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike's got plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Never mind that. We have bigger issues.
Really? Bigger than a helicopter?
Your parents are going to be here for the big dinner, and the garbage disposal is making some crazy noise, and it wasn't Christmas music.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you tried shoving an entire sack of potatoes down the disposal.
It wasn't the entire sack, just most of it.
Now's not the time for more jokes, Mr. Funny Man.
Well, I did try to fix it, but...
Do you have to do this every holiday?